What's up, friends of the internets, and welcome back to the Jube Tube. Alright, let's take a second to talk about the Star Wars. Let's get this out there right now. It's good, okay? So all the people out there throwing a fit, trying to remove it from canon, making a petition, getting all about it, it's good. Don't listen to them. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it for yourself. It's good. On with the review. I've seen it twice. I saw it twice in 2 days. I saw it Thursday, and then I saw it Friday, and I regret nothing. I enjoyed going in blind Thursday and having a lot of fun with it Friday, knowing everything that happens in the movie. One thing I want to talk about before I get into the actual review of the movie is that I'd like to give a nice slow clap to the people that made the trailers. Once again, they give you enough information to make you guess, to make you speculate, to just be confused but excited, and they gave nothing away. Everything that happened in the movie was not given away in the trailer at all. Today we have a big problem with trailers giving away way too much. Marvel does this actually quite a bit, and while I really enjoy the Marvel movies, I get a lot from the trailers, and sometimes too much from the trailers. This was not that case. So if you're worried about seeing the trailers or worried about seeing too much, I would be relieved and go ahead and look at whatever you want, because it's not going to ruin anything. The one thing I liked more than anything is this was a unique storyline. We haven't gotten a unique storyline since episode 3. Let's be honest. And we all know how that ended up. Spoiler alert, not good. Because let's be honest, Force Awakens, that was A New Hope, just regurgitated. I mean, it was new characters, new settings, and fancy visuals, but it was the same story. Rogue One, it was a story we were familiar with. We knew how it was going to end. There wasn't really any curveballs in that storyline. So we finally get a fresh, new story with these characters. Not only do we get a new story, but we have our new characters and our old characters finally interacting with one another in such a way that really helps both sides. We get the characters that we're familiar with, Luke, Leia, and we get to see them as better actors just in general, Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill, and we get to see them in situations they've never been in before. Not so much Leia, we've seen her in similar situations, but Luke specifically, Mark Hamill knocks it out the park with really bringing us a new kind of Luke, one that has a lot of struggle, and I'm not going to get into any details with any of this review, so that you guys can be as surprised as I was in all of this. The new characters shine as well. Rey has a lot of screen time with Luke, which again is great because Mark Hamill does a great job, and Daisy Ridley also does a fantastic job really selling the conflict, the internal conflict that both of them are having. And again, the story that's developing there is fantastic. Kylo Ren has one of the better storylines in this movie. I really want to talk about it, but I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but they really rise him up to be a more prominent character, a more threatening character than he was in the first movie. In Force Awakens, he was there, he had a cool lightsaber, he had a cool helmet. That was about it. He didn't really do much more than that. I enjoyed him as a character. I actually like Adam Driver. Many people had a little problem with it, but I like Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, and I didn't hate him, but there really wasn't much to him. He had that story. He was trying to follow in his grandfather's footsteps. There was some internal conflict going on, and him and Han Solo. But this movie really allows him to shine and grow more as a character, as an actor, as a villain, everything in between. Along with the old characters and new characters, we actually get to see new Force powers. Oh, I want to talk about it so bad, but I'm not going to. Just know that they added a lot of content throughout from beginning to end, and they were able to inject 2 Force powers in this that we've never seen before, and they do it great. They don't seem gimmicky. They don't seem like they don't belong. They do a really good job of making you feel like maybe you knew this the whole time. Maybe you've seen these before. They didn't feel different. They fit in very well. I'm not going to give details, as I've said 13 times now, but just know that there was no less than 3 moments in this movie. I'm talking audible gasps. Audible. People heard me. I made noises. That's how off guard I was caught. Okay? We had a few kind of moments in The Force Awakens, right? But we haven't had a solid audible gasp moment since we found out that Vader was his father. Spoiler alert. Sorry. We really haven't. And we get him here. To me, it fires on all cylinders. The one thing that I could see suffers in this movie is timing. That's the one thing that I could kind of see here, is that this really feels like a Game of Thrones season finale. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you know what I mean by that. A lot happens. Like I said earlier, they have a lot of content. We have new things going on. We have characters struggling and rising, and we've got a lot going on. And so sometimes the timing suffers. Sometimes things take quite a while to progress, and then other things happen very quickly. So there's kind of that yo-yo kind of juggling act going on with what takes hierarchy, what happens quickly, what happens slowly. But to me, that just... it doesn't affect the movie negatively. It is something I've noticed though, but like I said, I enjoyed the story so much and I enjoyed the growth of the characters so much that I kind of overlooked the fact that maybe something would happen quickly. I would just nod my head and go along with it. Overall, guys, this was a good movie. Everybody had meaningful parts. We saw new characters, we saw old characters, we saw them both have meaningful impact to the story. We saw everybody grow as a character, both positively and negatively. Dark side, light side, Jedis, all that stuff. And it was very well done. I don't see what the problem is. I would go see it again. Several of my friends saw it. We talked in great lengths about things that happened in the movie. So I'd love to discuss those with you now, but this is just a review. This isn't a spoiler review. I don't want to give anything away to you guys. All you need to know is if you are a Star Wars fan and you don't suck as a person, you're gonna like this movie. So go out and see it if you haven't. I can't relate with you as a human being if you haven't. But get out there and see it, guys. I enjoyed it. I really think you're going to enjoy it. So fill up that comment section below, guys. Please, no spoilers. I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. But fill up those comments down there. Like I said, I talk with my friends in great lengths about all of this stuff, and I'd love to talk with you guys about it. Hit that red subscribe button. You know where it is. You see the cartoon me in the corner. Click on that, guy. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all again next time.